How do you fall in love with someone you've never seen? I met Jade on an online support group that specialized in deceased loved ones, losing someone to cancer. She lost her mom, and I lost my dad. After I shared my story in the chat, she sent me a private message asking me more questions. We talked for hours, and I didn't sleep much that night because of how well we connected. I learned so much about her, and I knew that she was someone I wanted to learn even more about. We talked about our families and how we were dealing with our grief. I vented to her, and she vented to me. We moved to text message and started playing video games together. I heard her voice for the first time and thought she sounded amazing. I was half in love with her, and I never saw her face once. We didn't exchange pictures at all. Everyone thought I was stupid for getting so close to someone on the internet. My best friend, Richard, told me I was probably getting catfished. What if they're really a guy? He asked me one day. I frowned at him. I've heard her voice, I protested. Voices are easy to fake, he shot back. That planted a seed of doubt inside me. Ask her for a picture, my older brother told me after bringing up my concerns to him one day. If she refuses, she probably has something to hide. I hesitated, unsure if that was the right direction to go. I didn't want her to think I didn't trust her. We had already developed such a strong connection. I tried talking to my mom about it, but she was too lost in her grief and told me to get out of her room. My sister found me staring at the ceiling one night. What's wrong? She asked. I shrugged. I don't know what to believe anymore, I mumbled. Do I trust her, or do I ask her to prove she's real? My sister took a seat beside me, and I passed her the bottle while she handed me a water. What does your heart tell you? She asked. I don't know anymore. My voice was barely above a whisper. I wanted to believe she was real, but the seed of doubt was growing. I didn't want to be catfished. She sighed. If she really cares for you, she won't be too bothered to send you a pic of herself, she said finally. The next day, I messaged Jade and asked for a picture. She responded how I was afraid she would respond. You don't trust me? She texted. How could you not trust me? I replied quickly. It's not that I don't trust you. I just have other people telling me this could be a setup. Please, just send me a quick picture. She didn't respond to me for hours. I got more nervous with every hour that passed. Finally, she said, no, you need to trust me. Another text came through a second later. An address, a date, and a time. I frowned. She didn't just give me her address, right? I brought the phone to my brother and showed him the message. No way, he said instantly. Tell me you aren't going. I hesitated, then nodded slowly. I think I am. I'm in love with this person. He groaned. Then take Richard with you, he told me. Richard and I left early the next morning. It was a 5-hour drive to get to the address she sent me. Another text came through while Richard was driving. I opened the messages and frowned. It was a picture of a girl. Not exactly my type, but nothing wrong with her. Was this her? It looked like an old picture. She had to be a teenager in that picture. Or was I really talking to a teen this whole time? I felt sick to my stomach as we got closer to our destination. Finally, we pulled into the parking lot of a Starbucks. I got out of the car and entered the Starbucks. It was pretty empty for a Friday night. I sat down on one of the couches and my knee started bouncing. Are you Jason? Asked a familiar voice. I glanced up and there she was, but she looked nothing like her picture. She was grown up and absolutely gorgeous. My jaw dropped, then I cleared my throat. Yes, that's me, I said. Jade? She smiled. Sorry for the deception. I've been ghosted before and catfished before, so I had to be sure you would be here. I nodded slowly. Then she turned to Richard and held out her hand for them to shake. She smiled brightly at him. You're very cute, she gushed. Richard shot me an uncomfortable look as my stomach dropped to the floor. Jade turned back to me with a small frown. You didn't exactly trust me, she said, so I don't think I can continue our conversation. Then she glanced at Richard. Your friend, on the other hand, caught my attention.